The big question is what's going to happen to him next. Joining us right now live from Chicago, Judge Alex Ferrer is in our Chicago bureau. Good morning to you, Judge.
Good morning, Steve. Gretchen, how are you?
Fine, thank you very much. What should happen to these guys?
Well, I'm not sure that a lot's going to happen to him criminally. Obviously, they came off as total idiots, and their lawyer is probably pulling his hair out when he saw the way they behaved, because juries are going to see that, a judge is going to see that, and if they do ever make it to trial, it certainly isn't going to play well for them. But, you know, I took a look at the device last night when I saw a picture of it finally, and I think that the state's case is probably going to be very difficult to prosecute him under the current charges, because it's going to be difficult to show that they intended to scare anybody with that device. If it was a device that looked like a pipe bomb with wires sticking out or something like that, it'd be very easy to make the case. But the device looks like the batteries and wires were incidental to the lighting up function. It looks like that, you know, that game we used to have when we were children, Light Bright.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But except, Judge, they were placed on some, you know, on some bridges, on some supports and stuff like that, and you see wires and a circuit board. You never know.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, the city may very well have a good civil case for the reaction. I'm not criticizing at all the reaction that Boston took. In fact, had they not taken such a serious approach to it, and had they turned out to be bombs, because terrorists are not going to place a bomb and label it bomb. Right. Very often they hide the fact that it is a bomb. They reacted appropriately. But there's a difference between a criminal standard and a civil standard. Yeah,
and yet, Judge, some people are saying in Boston, hey, the police there overreacted to this.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age,
I think the police have to take it seriously. Absolutely, in today's day and age, they see something, an electronic device on an infrastructure. Right. They have to take it seriously. It turns out it's not a bomb. That's great. Criminal charges would require that these guys intended to scare people, intended to intimidate people, and I don't think the state is going to be able to prove that with the evidence they have.
Real quickly, it looks though as if almost $1 million was spent responding that day. Turner's going to have to cough that up, aren't they?
Well, that's outrageous. I mean, $1 million spent for this ridiculous situation that Turner Broadcasting or these two gentlemen created is an outrage. It is what it is. The city had to respond that way. Yep. Turner Broadcasting had better cough it up, because this is really bad publicity. Whether they voluntarily will or not, I don't know. But I'm sure the city will take them to court.
I think they've agreed to cover all the costs. It's the embarrassment that might take a while to get over. All right, Alex Ferrer, Judge. You know him as Judge Alex on his TV show. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Straight ahead.